What's up, folks? Today's Monday, the 18th of May, and yeah, I guess I'm posting this online. I started this painting on, I think it was the 19th April 2026 to the 7th of May. That will be 16 days. But it also includes like delays and stuff because life. I have a lot of things to do. Yeah, and I guess I was chatting around with my friend, and she suggested that I post my more embarrassing paintings online. I I don't know, I'm a bit skeptical of posting stuff because yes, I do have a hobby of painting my dreams ever since I was 12. And yeah, I have a lot of silly dream paintings. And yeah, it's kind of like my favorite pastime. Do you know that if you live in an Asian household, I'm not sure if it's like a thing unique to where I came from, but yeah, talking about dreams are like people's favorite pastime. I think it's actually dream interpretation is actually really fun. Like it's actually some people's genuine hobby. And yeah, like I think many people do paint their dreams, because it's a little silly, it's a little weird. It's kind of neat. I think it's actually really neat. Also, like I think it's something that's specific to my country where it's like an absolute no. It's a taboo to yap about dreams while you're having, like while you're eating. Okay, absolutely. It's like considered bad luck. Don't ever do it. Okay, if you talk about dreams. I mean, I guess if I'm painting, if I'm showing this painting, I guess I have to talk about my dream. I mean, I have a lot of reoccurring dreams and stuff. And, yeah, I guess I heard that, if you have lots of reoccurring dreams, like in Carl Jungian psychology, I suppose, I'm not an expert, you kind of have to talk about it, I suppose. Yeah. But don't talk about your dreams while you're eating, bad luck. Remember that. Yeah, and people take it seriously. Like, people here take it very seriously. It's like a big taboo, like a big no. I remember, I think it was in ninth grade where I was about to yell about my dream, and then my friend was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Like, wait, wait out. Like, she was munching on a snack, and then someone would say, like, oh my god, you're talking about a dream while munching on a snack? Like, don't do this shit. And she would immediately put her cookies away. I remember we had a reunion, and yeah, I met up with my friend, and she's studying Carl Jung psychology. It's very interesting. I recommend that. I recommend you checking out his work. I think he made some of the most profound teaching, like most profound documents ever written. Like they're absolutely phenomenal. I actually found out about him through his paintings. I see that they're one of the most unique paintings that I've seen. I've never seen any other artist make paintings like that. If like, please do recommend. But I think Mr. Young does not consider himself as an artist. Like, he did mention somewhere that like he doesn't consider himself a painter, but more of like he's kind of like projecting the subconscious or something. I don't know. It's very complex. I do not know anything about those topics. I do enjoy reading about them. They're very, very interesting. Yeah, dreams interpretation. I don't know if it's like the most wisest thing to just talk about my deepest, darkest subconscious secrets. I guess I could just keep some of it to myself. Um, this is kind of awkward. But hey, my friend, she's like, you gotta break out of the box sometimes. Like, why are you keeping yourself in a box? Like, express yourself. Like, show the weird shit you made. I guess. Yeah, like, it's such a weird thing among computer science student or like people studying something STEM related. You ever like do a math problem or something, and then you can't figure it out, but then like you go to bed, and then one day you kind of just like not one day, like in your dreams you solve the problem in your dream, like the problem just gets solved in your dream, and then you wake up and you're like, I found a solution. That happened a lot. Like, it's such a strange thing. Like, I talk about it with my friends, and a lot of them have the same experience. I would have a problem, like some kind of problem I need to solve, and then I had a weird dream, and then like I would find the solution in the dreams. Like, the answer that I find, like, usually is like square root negative something something. Like, the answers are never really legit, but like the method of solving it, like it's you see it in a dream, right? And it's something that many STEM students, computer science or like math students experience. I think it's quite a weird thing. It's like something about math or something about programming, like, kind of just triggers the way that you solve the problems. Like I don't know, like it's just, it always happens with the math students especially. Like, it's something about math. Like, I don't know, I hate math, okay? Like, it also happens to me with video games. Like, I would be playing a really, I'm not like a big gamer or anything. I'm more of like a normie. Like, I am the most normie that has norm on this planet. Okay, like that's a bad joke. But that sounded better in my head. But like, when I play a video game and I come across, like, I usually play turn-based, and I had this one experience where I just can't beat this boss. So, after about 20 plus tries, I just gave up, and then I just retreat to bed. And then in the dream, I had a dream that, like, a Japanese man was just pointing to my screen, and he's like, "Your bill absolutely suck ass." Like, he said it in a Japanese accent, and then like in that dream, that man reconfigured my bilk or something, and then I took his advice to real life, and then I actually beat that boss fight. Like, it's so weird, and it happens multiple times. That's the weirdest thing about it, is that I figure out puzzles, or like, I see the answers in my dreams. Like, ain't that weird? And do you ever like have reoccurring dreams about numbers and stuff? I usually do. Like, I don't know what it all means. Okay, like, it's quite weird, like, I don't know, maybe many other people dreams about numbers. Like, sometimes I don't like the contents of my dreams are just like, there's nothing in it. It's just a bunch of numbers in that dream. Like, that's it. Or like just a bunch of gibberish. It doesn't make any sense. I had this really weird dream where, like, in that dream, like, all there is like, remember 410, 419, and then there was like 4 digits at the back, and like, I don't know, like, there was like the sound of this man I don't know I don't know if I should say this, expose this. I mean, it's probably a gibberish anyways. But like, the contents of that dream is remember 410, 419, and then I forgot the four digits numbers on the back. Like there was a man that just yaps about it on a fucking radio, like not a radio. It was, I think it was a TV, a television screen. Like that's it. That's just my dream. Like that's it. Like, or random numbers. Like this dream, there was like this really random number, and it's like a common reoccurrence where I dream about numbers, I guess. It's but the weirdest part is I absolutely hate math. I like it's like I am math number one hater. Okay, like I really hate math. And also, I never really talk about it, but I had that one video. Like the other, I think this painting will go in my board collection. But the other video I posted, it's also a painting that I saw. Like, it's also like it's a painting of something I saw in my dream. I remember. I note it down. Usually I note my weird dreams down because I don't know. It's like people's favorite pastime activities. There was a man on the radio, and he said this, like, oh, okay, I'm not making an A or G, all right? So stop with your, like, hold your horses with your theories or something. This is not an A or G or anything. I am telling the truth. I mean, I guess, like, it's a bit hard to believe, but this is what I remember. Like, he said, in a town filled with snow, I walked toward the lake. I heard static on the radio. And Michael and someone was with me. It's like some really crazy Mothman Prophecy type shit. You ever watch Mothman Prophecy? It's such an amazing movie. You have to watch it. But like in Mothman Prophecy, like you have people dreaming about numbers everywhere. Like that's just fucking weird, I told one of my friend, she's like a big SCP LARPist. She's a big SCP Foundation fan, and she got really excited. She was like, "Oh my god, you gotta try to find the correct timeline. You gotta get a good ending. You gotta alter the timeline and get a good ending." Like, just big gamers, I guess. Game people. Well, yeah, like it was really weird. Okay, so like the man I am drawing, I'm painting in my dream. Like how, I don't even know how to put it. Like you ever like have the same reoccurring dreams like every time, like for years and years? Like I always have the same dream of like walking to a body of water, and yeah, like that's it. That's just a dream. I guess like it's because I grew up in a town where there was a giant lake, but the lake isn't there anymore. Back then, I remember, I would, in order to go from places on my town, like there were lots of swamps, forests, and there was this really big lake, and like cars and stuff would have a really hard time traveling around because it was very muddy. The roads aren't that great. And I remember as a kid, it's quite nostalgic talking about this because I remember, back then we would listen to Hikaru Utada's like "Baby Come Back to Me" song, like while we drive around in a bus, across the lake. It's a very beautiful lake. Like, it's such a shame that it's not around anymore. But yeah, I guess like you do tend to have dreams about things that happens in your life. Like it's like your subconscious thing. I guess. Like the strange thing is, like it happens all the time, and like I always have this dream of like maybe I shouldn't say it. Cut it out. I don't know. I don't think I should reveal this one. But anyways, so lately I've been having this weird dream where I saw this man, like a math professor. This is kind of embarrassing. Just stop it. Just I don't know if I don't know if this is a good idea. Cause like it's kind of like part of your subconscious, so like I don't know. I don't really like to talk about it. But there was this math professor in my dream, and he was always drunk. Like he's a fucking alcoholic, I guess. And I only see half of his face. Well, let me tell you, like this is some weird Mothman prophecy type shit. I think this happens because I read too much Twin Peaks fan fiction. Like I should probably cut down the Twin Peaks fan fiction, man. But like in that dream, he was always drunk, and and he appeared repeatedly, you know. He's a math like all I know is that he's a math professor, you know. He's a Python fanboy, like a really big Python fanboy. He's mad that like a female character of his favorite video game got killed off, and you know he's like really pissed about it. Like that is just the most random shit I've like. It's just dumb. I know it's really silly. Like I think these information. I remember like there was this dream where I broke into his house, like I broke into his house. Like he's like in that dream he was my math professor. And I broke into his house to steal his tests so that he could cheat, you know, and my friends in that dream, you know, like they said, like you know, only like nobody knows how to enter the house, but somehow I found a way in. I broke inside, and he was preparing for a party or something. I walked through the hallway, and then like he's like kind of like a rich dude or something in a fucking mansion, you know, like he had an office, you know, like his house had red carpet everywhere, and he had an office with this green wallpaper, and like nearby his office there was this pool, like I think somewhere, like you know there was a glass door or something, and he was talking with his friend, right? I happened to be nearby, so you know, like I just started spying on them and stuff, like eavesdropping on them, and then he was yapping about how, you know, he's like really down bad, like, you know, like he was yapping about like he really hates Max. Like you know, I don't know, his coworker Max or something. Like he really hates Max. Like what Max do? You know, like I don't know. Like Max probably stole his wife and fed his dog or something. I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry if I offend you, Max. But like he was sitting by this pool, you know, and he always has this whiskey with him, you know. He's always drunk as fuck, and he was talking to his friend, and his friend, like he was a man with glasses, and his name was like his friend also appeared in multiple of my dreams. Like sometimes his name is Miguel, you know, Miguel, Michael, Mikael, and he's like, I guess he's a man of many faces, but a man of few words. Like Sometimes he has dark hair, and sometimes he's blonde, and this half-faced man, the whiskey man, that's what I call him. He's sometimes young and he's sometimes old. Like there's no consistency at all. Like he's sometimes young, he's sometimes old. And he really hates math. Like that's what I know. And he was really upset that the female protagonist of his favorite game or something dies or something. I don't know. He was really upset about it, and he's like a math professor or something, and his side gig, his side hustle was to write sci-fi novels or some shit. I don't fucking know. It was really hard to digest, when someone's trying to psychoanalyze the crap out of your dream, do dream interpretation, and then when you yap all this shit, everyone's just lost. So yeah, and he keeps on appearing in my dream. Like I think that was one of the dreams. I think I noted down, but I always know my dreams down because it helped. Strangely enough, they're really useful for debugging code. I don't know, but people do that. It's a technique that many people do. If you have problems with writing code or solving a math problems, you gotta think about the problem really hard and then you go to bed. Trust. It works for some people, okay? It works for many people. Anyways, I don't know what that dream. So, anyways, I found his safe. There was this broken arcade machine in his house or something, and the game was about mushrooms. I don't fucking know. And then I broke into his office. I had a flashlight, and there was this code to his safe. I can't figure it out. Anyways, there was something also very specific. I forgot. I didn't bring my notes down because I always note this stuff down. Yeah, and in that dream, his friend, I think that time he was named Michael, I guess. He was very sympathetic, of the whiskey man's frustration. So anyways, I don't remember. And there was this other dude. I guess I don't remember anymore. Anyways, on to the second dream. I had a dream about the whiskey man again, but this time I was in his office, and there was beer bottles, alcoholic beverages everywhere, and he was down bad drunk again, and then in that dream, I don't know, I just happened to woke up in his office, and it was a mess everywhere, right? And then I don't know, he just woke up, and then he gave me this letter. He's like, you want a code to the safe? The code is what was the code again? It was 7 something something. I think I noted down. I think it was in the painting. Yeah, the code was 7 something something. And that was the dream. Okay, so then and then I didn't sleep again for multiple nights because I was like, yo, this shit weird. Yeah. And I had a cockroach situation, where there were cockroaches crawling on my bed, and I was watching a YouTube video at 2 a.m. in the morning, and then a cockroach crawled on my hand, so I freaked the fuck out, and I didn't sleep with the light off again because I'm afraid of cockroaches. So I had a night light on, and it kind of stopped the dreams for a while. In between those weird dreams, I also had really really bad dreams. I don't know if I should talk about bad dreams because I don't know, it's kind of a taboo, but the moment I use the nightlight, I don't know, I guess like psychologically, like it stopped. Okay, it kind of stopped for a while, but then and then I had another dream, and it was the blondie lady this time. Okay, like unlike most of the people in my dream, like most of the people in my dreams, like I can't see their face, like their face are all jumbled up. But like this lady, I I saw her face like fully, and she's like in that dream she was like a single mom or something, and she's trying to please her boss, and she's like afraid of getting laid off or something. I guess like that's a like I guess I had a dream because that's a problem that many people have like nowadays. It's kind of like the anxiety of you know you're having career instability. So in that dream, like she was crying by my school hallway, like lobby or something, and we bumped into each other, and then she wanted my nightlight, and I guess I gave her my nightlight. I don't really remember much from that dream, but she was like she was looking around on this table, like looking at this. I think she was an architect or something. She in that dream she works in tech industry, right? Anyways, like the spreadsheet, like there was spreadsheets everywhere. And then the next dream I had like this, I fell asleep like in the afternoon, and then I saw her again, but this time it was the whiskey man, okay, and the whiskey man promised her that like he'll help her out with her project or something, like what the fuck, okay. Anyways, I'm almost out of time. So yeah, like I don't know. This shit weird. What the fuck? This shit's multiple prophecy type stuff. Like what the fuck? Anyways, the last dream, like this dream I had, like okay. In the dream where she met with the whiskey man, like they were in a painting or something, and then I paint this painting in real life, okay. Okay, so I finished this painting. I thought like, yeah, whatever. Maybe they wanted me to paint this, and maybe it'll solve all my problems, and I won't have dreams about them again, right? Mind you, then it was just 3 days ago. I had a dream about the whiskey man again, but this time he was in an interview, and then I was like. Professor, like what the fuck, why are you here again, and he's like, he wasn't drunk this time, like this is the only time that he wasn't drunk, okay, and he put his hand out in this weird pose, like this weird high five 10 pose thingy. I don't know, like the meme, like the Absolute Cinema meme. He put his hand, and then he's like like he was in this podcast YouTube video thing. I don't fucking know. I was like, Professor, what the fuck are you doing? And then he's like, I'm a movie director now, and he happily said that, okay, like, and he wasn't drunk in that fucking dream. Like I was like, oh my god, like this shit weird, okay. Anyways, he didn't say I'll see you again in 25 years. So at the end of the day, I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about ending up in an alternate dimension or something. At least I hope. I hope I don't have to end up in a fucking alternate dimension for 25 years. Okay, like he didn't give me anything, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm not gonna wear the ring. Okay. Anyways, that's my dream. So yeah, that's the painting. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about the painting. Well, technically I did, but not really. But yeah, that's the video. Anyways, like it's so hard. I think personally, I think it's like it has to do with my anxiety of careers predictability or something. Like, I don't know, like when you say like you're the author of something, right? I think it's like, you take, like, symbolically, it's like you taking initiatives of your life or something. And like the house, the mansion, like in Carl Jung Dreams interpretation, like the house is like your daily life, the persona that you put on every single day, how you conduct yourself in society. And what's strange is that his house was abandoned, seemingly abandoned. There were ingrown plants everywhere. Like, in a lot of these dreams, like, there were like abandoned houses everywhere, right? I don't know. I'm not good at dream interpretation yet. And the pool, the pool in the dream, like, it talks about something. Okay, like it talks about some sort of frustration. I don't know. I wish I had more time to just really interpret it. Okay, I'm not a good dream interpreter. Like, some people are really really good. Like, some is it's Asian people pastime hobby. It's a weird hobby that people in my area kind of have. Maybe, yeah, but like, maybe I should do it more. But also, I'm like a little skeptical because I don't really like to air my weirder shit. Okay, I draw cats. Okay, that's my main thing. I paint cats. That's like my main gig. Not fucking dreams or something. I mean, dreams do. Do inspire a lot of art. In like throughout human history, like some of the craziest artworks comes from dreams, right? Like some of the most legendary ones. Yeah. Wait, I was about to say something, but then like it just crossed over my mind. I don't really fucking remember, bro. I hope that after this video, I won't have another crazy dream. I would not. Like, this is weird. You ever have reoccurring dreams about numbers and shit, Like let's probably go back to dreaming about math, even though I hate math. Okay, like, I think him being a math professor kind of makes a lot of sense because I hate math, and it's like a big struggle in my life. Like, I guess I should talk about this, but like, a really big struggle in my life is math. Like, I know it sounds really stupid, but like, I have a lot of bad experiences with math throughout my life. Like, mathematics, it brings a lot of bad memories. So like, I guess like having a dream where like a recurring dream where you meet kind of like a kind of scary math teacher, like mathematics professor or something, like I guess it kind of makes sense. Or maybe I'm just a big Mikami Sensei fan. Oh my god, like, you have to watch Mikami Sensei. I mean, I do warn, it's not for everyone, but like, it's about a math teacher who goes to teach at his private school, and then there's like all this drama, like, it's like the dangers of bureaucracy or something. Oh my god, like, I remember catching up to each episode every week. I think I started catching up on it on episode 4. I think that there were only 11 episodes. Like, it should have had like at least 4 more episodes, because the the writers tend to drag the plot. And they came up with these really really good plot lines, plot ideas and stuff. But then, halfway through they're like, oh fuck, we have to finish the show. God damn it! I wish there's a second season. Oh my god, it's actually really good. The best episode is the photograph episode. I think Kanzaki, like, he really stole the show. Like, even though Takashi is the main character, like, I think Kanzaki's arc he has the best character arc, man. He's just he absolutely stole the show. Like, his character development, I love it. Oh my god, I love it. I think the episode that got many fans crazy was I think it was the second last episode. It was episode 10, either episode 10 or episode 9. I don't really remember. But like everyone was really crazy about it for a while. And there were like back when I watched it, there were no English subtitles. I had to use my broken Japanese like just to translate it. I was watching it and then half of the time googling googling what the characters are saying. And I remember during this one episode, like the episode that made everyone cry, like I was crying while Google translating. It was such an emotional episode. Watch it. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm not sure if there is a full English sub available online, because I remember back then I watched it on a website. I don't remember what website it was. I think it was a Chinese website. Like I watched it on a Chinese website, and then the other half of the episodes I watched it on an Indonesian website or something. No, wait, no. I think it was all Chinese, but like it was an Indonesian sub or something. Oh, amazing show. My God. There were like goofy moments, and like there are some episodes that were like unnecessarily like drag out, like they shouldn't have wasted that much time. Like they had so many interesting plot points that they need to work on, but like they kind of wasted it on like things that aren't that necessary to the plot, I guess, and they had many good ideas. Okay, it's just they kind of rushed the ending, and there was this I think it was a 1 hour and 30 minute special, like the last episode. I didn't get to watch it. Like I missed out on it. Like god damn it. I'm definitely going back to watch it after I finish work. Yeah, definitely will rewatch it again. Like rewatch everything. Oh, I remember catching up to each episode, and I think the conflict between Kanzaki's and Takashi's dynamic is like the best in the fucking show. Oh my god! And I wish the English teacher had more screen time, because I really wanted to get to know more about her. I think her story arc is very interesting. Like her character is very interesting, but like they didn't really focus too much on her. So that's such a shame. Okay. Oh my god! It's like I think this yap is like even longer than the painting video itself. Yikes. And anyways, yeah. There's the painting, I guess. Like yeah. Right. The video's kind of too long, but I just want to say that like, don't be like my uncle. Okay, don't take your dreams seriously, man. Don't be like my uncle. He had a dream that his wife cheated on him, and he actually got mad at her for real. Like, don't be like my uncle, okay? Or the whiskey man is gonna come into your dreams and run about his bad marriage or something. I don't know. Yeah. Bye.